Suburban gardens can sometimes be a bit same. Patch of lawn, a tree or two, maybe some shrubs, even an entertaining area.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you, Wei Jin.
Nice to meet you, Jane.
Thank you very much for having us here.
You're welcome.
It's different.
In the Melbourne suburb of Reservoir, keen gardener Wei Jin Yeong has bucked the trend, creating a home garden that really grabs your attention as you come down the street.
Let me show you what's in the backyard.
Thank you.
There it is.
This is fantastic, Waylin, yeah.
Thank
That
you.
is really wow factor.
Thanks.
Does everyone say that? The wow factor's there?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure. You came from Malaysia.
Yes.
Did you have a garden there?
Yeah, I did, yeah. It's my parents' garden, but, you know, it was mostly mine to play with.
But very different when you came to Australia.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, you can't grow mangoes down in Melbourne, so, you know, it had to be something else. I went to a garden in Ballarat with a friend of mine when I was working there a few years ago, and, yeah, the perennials just blew me away, just the colour, the structure, and it suited our climate. You know, colours are quite uplifting. One of the first things I do when I wake up, you know, come into the garden, have a look at what's growing. And at different times of the year, you have different things flowering. Certain things produce nice seed heads. You know, others have got beautiful foliage and structure after they've finished flowering. And, you know, sometimes after work, I'll just, you know, stand out here and, you know, watch the whole place move as the wind blows by. You know, the whole place seems to shimmer in colour.
Did you have a plan?
No, there wasn't a plan for the garden. I just planted whatever I like, you know, the look of. So as
Wow.
you can tell, there's no hardscaping in the garden.
Yeah.
And, you know, just combine the plants to make a pretty picture.
You've got a huge number of varieties of perennials.
Yes.
This is just a good one in the garden, isn't
Yes,
it?
it is, yes. Russian sage.
Yes.
I like it because it does get quite tall, so you get the movement. It's got a long flowering season, so this has been flowering probably since late spring. And even, you know, as the flower dies off, you know, you get the beautiful structure of the plant, and it turns a sort of a whitish colour.
It has also got those nice fragrant leaves.
Yes.
Sort of medicinal smell.
Yes, I believe it's from the mint family, which is
I think it
not
is.
surprising.
And I love its name. Its botanical name is Perovskia.
Yes.
Sort of like a Russian ballerina.
Absolutely.
It's lovely. And this one goes well with it, though.
Yes, once again, the same concept. So you get really tall plants with long flowering season.
It's the Agastache.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Once again, from the mint family. Does have a nice scent to them. And the little coloured bracts just keep, you know, extending the season for a bit longer. And once again, a bee magnet.
It is. I can see we've got loads of little bees flying around. I can see that you like the salvias.
Yes, absolutely. Plenty of salvias through this garden. They provide lots of form and colour.
Yes, and they just seem to sort of wind around like a little creek or something.
Absolutely.
Full of flower. It's
And the
nice.
bees love them.
Yeah. And this one's a goodie.
Yes, it's Salvia nemorosa. I believe the variety is called amethyst, so it does grow quite tall.
Isn't it beautiful, the length of those spikes?
Yes.
Wonderful. You've grouped the plants so that they all associate with colours really nicely. And this one is a sedum.
Yes, it is. It's called Sedum matrona. It's succulent-like, but, you know, succulent, but it does have a perennial growth habit. Great detailing in them. Pink stems, green leaves, beautiful flowers for the bees.
And I
it
love
goes-
those flowers that sit like an umbrella on the top.
Yes, exactly. And it goes well with the grasses.
Well, the grasses are really interesting, aren't they? Because they give
Yes.
height.
Yes, absolutely. And once again, movement. So they'll move, you know, with very little wind.
I've noticed that most of your plants are very drought tolerant. Do you have to water a lot?
Yeah, drought tolerant doesn't mean no water. It does need a little bit of water. I water it probably about once a month and during summer only.
You've got a lovely casual approach to this garden. How do you go about that?
Well, trial and error, basically. So, you know, if you like the look of something, put them together. And if they don't work, well, you know, you take them out, put them somewhere else.
So you don't get too stressed by things?
No, absolutely not. You know, sometimes things happen by accident, like that orangeum that just flowered in between the Perovskii and the Agastaceae, and, you know, I just left it there and it's created quite a nice little picture.
Aside from being a mighty fine gardener, you also are an intensive care nurse. Now, do the two have anything in common?
Absolutely. You know, you need time and patience. You need, you know, to create the right environment for your plants to thrive. It is the same with nursing. You know, you create the right environment for your patients to heal and thrive, basically. And time and patience are essential ingredients. You know, sometimes families get really stressed about results. But, you know, just give it a bit of time. Give time, you know, let time work its magic. And it's the same with the garden.